These earthworms are making so much soil out here. I've got this area here that I'm putting irrigation in. I'm trying to put irrigation into these trees along this wall because I want to automate them to save myself a little bit of time. This is only 33 trees that I'm starting with to put on irrigation, but I'm having to move all this stuff back, and it's crazy because this is all concrete. I've got this, I mean, you can see it here, and I've just got holes that I cut in the concrete so that I could slip the fruit trees down into them, down into that well. So these are completely encased in concrete. We've got a metal wall on the back of them, and these things just look great. I mean, that's the peach that I planted last year during the 122-degree day, just to prove that you can do it. And this thing looks amazing. It's tied to a metal pole. He's got like pretty much the worst of it, full sun. And then I planted this pear on the 118 day. So it shows if you plant them properly and take care of them, you can plant these plants any day of the year. I mean, this has that metal behind it too. So it's backed by metal, touching metal, concrete, full sun. I mean, it's brutal on these guys, but the way I have them planted down in those wells, it just stays nice and cool with the compost and the mulch and the grass, and it being a little deeper in the ground. I mean, these things look good, but I want to get these guys on irrigation, so I'm having to pull all this back. But even on the concrete, it's just amazing how much soil that these earthworms create. I mean, they actually make, there's some there, they actually make soil, start to build this up. I mean, you can just see this because it's on concrete, and the earthworms have gotten in between the pebbles that I have here. I mean, this is literally pure worm castings. I mean, look at that. You can see them in it. I mean, look at all that soil life. That's just under some rocks on concrete on my side yard, and it's just full of soil life. But yeah, you want to talk about fertilization. I mean, look at this. This is pure worm castings. It's just amazing. Look at all that stuff roaming around. It's just amazing. Right on top of this concrete. You can see the concrete here. In fact, they've built up the soil. Ooh, look, there's a little snail. And see, the things with the snails and the slugs are, if you've got organic matter that they can eat, decomposing matter, that's what they eat. That's what they like to eat. They don't want to eat your plants. They don't want to eat the green plants. So usually if you've got slug problems or snail problems eating your plants, it's because you've cleaned up all the organic matter that's around that these guys prefer to eat. I mean, this is what they'd rather eat. They'd rather lick this leaf until it's gone than lick your kale leaf till it's gone. So I never have any issues with these, and there's thousands of these dudes. You just gotta give them food, otherwise they're gonna eat your food. But yeah, this soil is just incredible. And all that's going into the food. So basically every time you water this, you're giving them an earthworm casting like drench. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this to have that fertilization just right there in place. So yeah, this is gorgeous stuff. It's just like coffee. Oh, it's just wonderful. Imagine like all the bacteria and microbes that are in there with all the earthworm castings, all the little buggies. So yeah, imagine what the actual soil is like. I mean, this stuff's probably unbelievable. I mean, the grass loves it. See that? Oh yeah, look at this. It's just... Look at that. It's just so fine. Just so fine and fluffy. It's just like a big old nutrient sponge. So every time you water, yeah, it just gets a little drench of that. Alright guys, I have no idea where I was going with this video, but thank you for watching.